Hi, I'm Lauren Beale, a reporter for the Los Angeles Times business section, and I cover celebrity and luxury real estate. With me today is Marcie Hartley from Hilton and Hyland. Welcome, Marcie.
Thank you.
Invited you here today to tell us about an unusual home that is kind of the brainchild of a couple people from the art world. Could you tell us who the players are?
Yes. Well, the owner of the house is LACMA's curator emeritus, Maurice Tuchman, and back in the early 90s, he commissioned Brent Saville, who is a museum architect and very respected in the art world for designing some beautiful museums, and he actually had him design the house for him.
And this is fantastic because you could definitely describe it as museum-like.
Mm-hmm.
One thing I noticed about it is he uses shapes you wouldn't maybe be expecting in a home, a lot of curved walls and shapes. Can you tell us about that?
Well, the architect was very inspired by a scientist slash inventor, poet, whose name is Hyland, and he was the guy who invented this shape called the super ellipse, which is sort of if you take an egg and you expand an egg a little more round, that would be the shape of a super ellipse, and that design was carried throughout the whole house.
Yeah, it makes a very interesting dwelling, and also I noticed that they commissioned the furniture. So in these unusual shapes, the furniture just fits perfectly. And I know you mentioned that might be included for a buyer who wanted to purchase that.
A lot of the times you stage certain homes. In this case, Mr. Tuchman chose to leave what's there because that was all designed by the architect, and a lot of those pieces were designed for the spaces. So he really didn't want to take away, he felt that was part of the integrity of the home, was this furniture that was designed by Mr. Saville. So it's all still there for, if somebody does want to have that become a part of their home, then it's available. So
now I thought that was fun. I like to see a home kind of as it was originally thought of. But I actually had a hard time looking at that home, and I felt sorry for you because I kept looking out the window. The view is astounding.
The outside kept pulling us there.
Yes, yeah.
And they succeeded in their vision because it was all about bringing you to the views.
Exactly. And what kind of views are there from the house?
360-degree views. Literally, you can see the Hollywood sign. You're staring out at one of the most famous hiking canyons in Los Angeles, Runyon Canyon. You can see downtown LA. You can see all the way to the other side and see the ocean. So it is literally from different vantage points throughout the house. You literally have views of the whole city.
Yeah, and it's really up there on a perch. It's quite amazing.
Yes.
Now, it's not just the main house. There is also like a breezeway entryway with an interesting bridge that goes to an office tower.
Correct.
And
yes.
that is sitting outside the swimming pool. Now, I was interested in the breezeway when we toured because the hand railings really seem to be pointing out towards the sky, and Marcie told me when we were walking across that she could actually push me into them and I wouldn't fall out.
Right. This is a design you have never seen anywhere, and you'll never really see it again. I don't know that anybody could even build that again. But yes, I could have pushed you, and we could have, hung out on those railings, and we wouldn't fall down.
and as much as I hate to use the word unique, it does seem to apply here. Now, can you tell me the nuts and bolts about the house, the bedrooms, bathrooms, square footage, price?
Yes. Well, the price is $5,750,000. It is 3 bedrooms and plus the office. One of the rooms that we count as a bedroom is also a very large, grand, what we might call a great room, and you could, use that as a bedroom. It has an ensuite. But it could also be a great media room. It could be a great music studio or a great gym or the offices. I mean, and it even has its own private entrance. So in that respect, it could be 3 bedrooms plus an office, or really you've got a lot of different options there to make the rooms what you'd like them to be. And then there are 3 full baths and 3 powder rooms, as well as, like I said, the additional office and
And then it's about 5,600 square feet?
About 5,600 square feet, correct.
Very good.
There's also a room that has not been built out that's underneath the pool area that's part of what's jutting out over the hillside. And there's probably another, what we estimate, somewhere between 500 and 600 square feet that has not been built out, that has plumbing already in there. So that could be a whole different, another studio or office spaces or something,
Yes.
another guest space.
Studio
as well.
or workspace.
Correct.
Well,
Yeah.
thank you for showing me that house. I was really
Welcome.
thrilled to be able to get out and look at it. So if you'd like to find out more about this house or other interesting homes around LA, please visit latimes.com.